Good morning. So good to see your beautiful faces. I'm Dana, prayer chaplain here at Unity in Lynnwood, and this is our newly titled morning meditation practice. And we want to invite you to just go deeper. If there's hubbub and noise out in the narthex, just let it be an opportunity to breathe deep and go deeper, okay? So I'm going to lead us in with a lovely poem called The Gift of Presence. So I just invite you to relax in your chair, find your feet on the ground, and I'll find my feet on the ground. And we'll just breathe. Let ourselves be here now. Just be present and let everything be. Stop pushing against the moment. Stop resisting what already is. You don't need to fix it, change it, judge it, or escape from it. Let go of the striving, the grasping, the tightening around how life should be. This is peace. There is peace in your softness, a deeper stillness in surrender. Let what comes, come. Let what goes, go. Stand as the witness, aware, open, untouched at your core. No pushing, no pulling, just presence. Breathe in. The breath flows in. The breath flows out. The breath flows out. Life moves and you remain still within it. Life moves and you remain still within it. This is not giving up. This is waking up. Waking up to the quiet intelligence moving through all things. Honestly, you don't have to hold the world up. You only have to let go. In surrender, there is freedom. In stillness, clarity. In simply being, you return home. As we move out of the silence, I feel moved to share with you a loving kindness prayer in honor of the wonderful, beautiful monks that are walking for peace and will soon be in our nation's capital. And they're inviting all of us, tens and thousands of us, to hold peace with them, particularly on February 11th. So if you'd like to follow along with me, either out loud or silently, I invite you to do that. May I be filled with loving kindness. May I be well. May I be at peace and ease. and may I be happy. May I be filled with loving kindness. May I be well. May I be peaceful and at ease, and may I be happy. May you be filled with loving kindness. May you be well. May you be peaceful and at ease, and may you be happy. May you be filled with loving kindness. May you be well. May you be peaceful and at ease, and may you be happy. May we be filled with loving kindness. May we be well. May we be peaceful and at ease, and may we be happy. I am filled with loving kindness. I am well. I am peaceful and at ease. I am happy. I am filled with loving kindness. I am well. I am peaceful and at ease. I am happy. And so it is.
At this table, everyone is welcome. At this table, everyone is seen. At this table, everybody matters. No one falls between. At this table, you can say whatever. At this table, you can speak your mind. At this table, everything's forgiven. There's enough for everyone. So come as you are. Remember that the door is always open. Yes, come as you are. The perfect gift that you could bring is your heart. So come as you are. At this table, there will be no judgment. At this table, mercy has a seat. At this table, we're all sons and daughters. There's no place I'd rather be. So come as you are. Remember that the door is always open. Yes, come as you are. The perfect gift that you could bring is your heart. So come as you are. Come as you are. At this table, everyone is welcome. At this table, everybody cares. At this table, everybody matters. So come pull up a chair. Good morning, Unity in Lynnwood. Great to see you.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Unity in Lynnwood on this beautiful Super Bowl day. It's a joy to be together, and it's so wonderful to see all of your beautiful faces here in our congregation, and also all of you online. Thank you so much for joining us. Today's theme is Living the Principles, Christ in All People. So we're going to be looking at the third unity principle, and I'd like us to start really quick in a quick prayer. Go ahead and center. Relax, let any of that energy that you've been carrying that isn't supporting you, just let it go. And bring your focus to your heart, to this now space. We send ourselves in love and joy and so much excitement for everything today is going to bring. We open to whatever is ours to learn and trust that our inner wisdom is guiding us today. And so it is. Amen. All right, and now we're going to invite in our youth ministry.
We thank you for your love. We thank you for your kindness. We see the light within you and cherish your presence. We thank you for your love. We thank you you for your kindness. We see the light within you and cherish your presence. And so it is, and so it is in love.
Hi, my name is Ian. I'm here to talk about our upcoming Table Talk dinner on February 22nd. It's limited seating, so come and have a lively conversation with our youth and our viewers and have some yummy food.
Hi, I'm Grace Golgert. I am one of the Youth and Family Ministries directors, and these lovely youth have a upcoming camp. So if you know a high school age youth ages 14 to 18, we just got our dates for our spring rally, which is April 17th through the 19th. The kids really enjoy this weekend. They get to have workshops, they hear from people in our region, and they come back saying this is one of their favorite events every year. So send me an email if you would like to register our youth.
Hi, I'm Felicity, and I want to invite you all to our hospitality, where all of us youth are preparing the food, and we'll have pancakes, chocolate fountain, and fruit. So make sure to come and give love offerings if you're able. They help us go to all of our camps and do fun things.
Please rise as you are able and join me in blessing our youth.
We thank you for your love. We thank you for your kindness. We see the light within you. Cherish your presence. We thank you for your love. We thank you for your kindness. We see the light within you. Cherish your presence. And so it is. And so it is in love.
Thank you to our youth. Oh my gosh, they're so amazing. And as someone who started out in youth ministry, I can tell you that the camps and rallies are so important for these teens because they get to meet other people from all over who are also living these principles. And I know people who have friends still from their first kids camp, and they're older than me, you know? So these are lifelong connections that they're creating. So I just want to just share that and put that out there for everybody. If you do have any interest in supporting any of our youth going to an event, you could probably talk to me or Grace or Stacy. So anyway, just going to put that out there. Also, I want to recognize our music team this morning. Okay, we have Kelly Ash and Jennifer Lovejoy here creating beautiful energy in music for us. And you're all in for a treat. It's just beautiful. Thank you. Okay, so at Unity in Lynnwood, our mission is practical spirituality, welcoming community. So what that means is it's not enough just to learn all these spiritual principles, it's about putting them into practice in our lives. And also that we love you all, we want to see you here, trust us, we are open and welcoming and joyful when we have some people visiting. So come see us sometime. Okay, next we're going to go into our invocation and vision. And if you could say this with me, though imaged, named variously, there is a singular and eternal ground of being from which all life emanates and into which all life retreats. We choose to call this ground of being God. By extension, we come to understand that we are spiritual in nature, human in expression, and limitless in potential. to remember such truths, to celebrate our unity, and to honor all life. So powerful. Next, we're going to share our core value for this week. Now, we use the acronym EMPOWER, and it represents each of the core values that we follow here in Unity in Lynnwood. Today, we're on letter M for metaphysical teaching. We offer metaphysical teaching, which encourages regular spiritual practice, including prayer, meditation, affirmation, denial, service, and study. So in metaphysical teaching, it's about going deeper, right? Going beyond what we see, going beyond the physical. Wonderful. All right, so if you're visiting Unity in Lynnwood for the first time, or you're returning after a long time away, we would love to recognize you and give you a packet, a newcomer packet. If you're comfortable, you could raise your hand if this is your first time here, and our wonderful Jana will bring you a packet. And if you ever need any information or anything about Unity, our ambassadors are great people to go to for that. And we also welcome our online participants. Thank you so much for being here today. We have 14 people watching online. That includes Dale from Lake Stevens, Nancy from Seattle, and Karen from Mukilteo. Teo. Dang it. So close. So close. But thank you so much for watching online. We so appreciate you. You are part of our community. And with that, I'd love for us to all look over in this camera right here. We're going to say hello, welcome, and go Hawks. Woo! All right. Once again, thank you. We value you so much. Thank you for joining us today. And now we're going to be going into our group song.
So as you're able, please stand and feel free to sing along. We'll have the words up on the screen. We're going to do Pour Yourself in Me by Ricky Byers. Pour yourself in me, pour yourself into my heart. Oh, wonderful Spirit. Sing it again. Pour yourself in me, pour yourself into my heart. Spirit, pour your joy in me, pour your joy into my heart. Oh, wonderful Spirit, shine a light, shine your light in me, shine your light into my heart. Oh, wonderful Spirit, pour yourself in me. Into my heart. Oh, wonderful Spirit. Why don't you take a moment and greet your neighbors, say good morning.
right, good morning, everyone. I invite you to get that last hug in. greet your neighbor, and then come sit back down. I know it's hard. We have so many people to say hi to. All right. So many beautiful hugs. Give it one more second. Okay. Good morning, everyone. My name is Noah Madden. I am part of the NGU here, so Next Generation Unity. And I will be your platform host today. I would like to start us off with a spiritual reading. I wrote this, I think, about a year ago at one of our youth camps, actually. It might have even been Raleigh. Hello. So this was, I wrote this just sitting in nature. So I would like to read it to you all. I hope to be a plant or tree in someone else's forest. I think trees are beautiful. You can start with one and end with a forest, all from one seed. You plant it and it grows. I think trees are a lot like thoughts. One simple thought planted in your mind and you'll have a forest of them in no time. Forests can be really difficult to navigate, or they can be simple. Forests aren't just trees, though. All the other plants are like memories. Branches on trees are like ideas, fully formed or not. And I hope to be a plant or tree in someone else's forest. Thank you. Now, who are we? Who are we at Unity in Lynnwood? As we said, our mission statement is practical spirituality and welcoming community. Welcoming community means we welcome and love everyone, no matter who they are, no matter their race, their gender identity, their sexual orientation, spiritual background, or no spiritual background. No matter whether they are neurodivergent or neurotypical. Everyone, no matter who you are, exactly as you are. You do not have to change for anyone. You are free to be you. And that's what I love about this community. Thank you.
When I was a girl each week, at Sunday we would go to church, pay attention to the priest. She would read the holy word, consecrate the holy bread. Everyone would kneel and bow. Today the only difference is everything is holy now. Everything is holy now. When I was in Sunday school, we would learn about the time Moses split the sea in two, Jesus made the water wide. I remember feeling sad that miracles don't happen still, but now I can't keep track. Everything's a miracle. Everything's a miracle. Everything's a miracle. Wine from water is not so small, but an even better magic trick is that anything is here at all. So the challenging thing becomes not to look for miracles, but finding where there isn't one. This morning outside I stood, I saw a little red-winged bird shining like a burning bush, singing like a scripture verse. It made me want to bow my head. I remember when church let out, but my how things have changed since then. Everything is holy now. 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 Everything is holy now.
Thank you so much. I love that. It sounded so beautiful. Oh my goodness. Thank you. So today we're going to be looking at the third unity principle. We've been doing a series here to go through each of them. And I would like to start by going through the 5 principles just so we can get to really know them and really hold on to those, what they're about. So if you want to say it with me, you're invited to. Number 1, there is only one presence and one power active as the universe and as my life, God the good, omnipotent. 2, our essence is of God, therefore we are inherently good. This divine essence was fully expressed in Jesus the Christ. 3, human beings create their experiences by the activity of their thinking. Everything in the manifest realm has its beginning in thought. 4, through affirmative prayer and meditation, we align our heart-mind with God and know our oneness. Denials and affirmations are the tools we use. Number 5, through thoughts, words, and actions, we live the truth we know. So our third unity principle, we create our experiences based on our thoughts, feelings, and beliefs. So this is my favorite of the 3. Let's just start there, because this has really helped me to shift how I show up and how I react to challenges in my life. And it sounds, sometimes it's taken as if you have bad things happen to you, it's because of your thinking. But the truth of it is, it's about looking at your world, looking at your experiences, and choosing your reaction. Our brain is always going. There's always thoughts, right? Does everybody experience that? Is that just me? No. All the thoughts. And it feels like we don't have any control over that. And the truth is, when we start noticing our thoughts, we can go in and go, oof, is that the truth of who I am? Is that true for me? And we can shift it. And I'll get into that throughout our talk today. So one of the powerful parts of this principle is that idea that our experiences aren't just whatever, everything sucks, right? Our experiences can be experienced from a place of love or place of fear. Whatever happens. We can't control what happens around us. We can to a point, but ultimately, the world is moving and people are peopling, right? And so the only thing we can really change is how we see it, how we think about it, and how we express about it. So we know in unity that thoughts become things. Those things that we focus on become bigger in our lives. And here's an example. You wake up early, you're groggy, you had a terrible night's sleep, you're miserable, you get up, take a shower, everything's terrible. your coffee shop is closed for some reason, I don't know, and it just builds and builds, and there's traffic. And that little beginning feeling has just built and built and built. And when we're coming from that space of frustration or anger, you just notice it, right? That's what you see, regardless, really, of what's happening around you. You're seeing frustration, What's the difference between being in traffic one day when you're singing your songs and joyful, and when you're in traffic the other day and being so irritated? It's just what your focus is, what you're making it mean in that moment based on your thoughts. And this, to me, is so powerful because it gives you that choice. Am I going to be miserable today? Am I going to continue just being so frustrated? Or am I going to take a moment? I'm going to take a moment, center myself, and think, what is it that I want to experience today? It doesn't mean you're going to be thrilled and happy and, joyful butterflies, but you can make a shift. You can say, okay, this day started rough. I'm feeling frustrated. And I'm willing to see the good as I move forward today. It can be that simple. I'm willing to see the good today. And you can also say, you can think of I know that I am divine. I know that divine wisdom is guiding me. You can find something to hold on to shift that energy and move out of that heaviness and into more of a receptive, open space. Ernest Holmes said, "Life is a mirror and will reflect back to the thinker what he thinks into it." So this is what the third principle is and is not. This principle does not say if something horrible happens to you, it's your fault. The world is complex and moving, as we said, and many factors shape what happens in our lives. But it does say that my experience of whatever is happening, how I hold it, interpret it, walk through it, is deeply shaped by my beliefs about what is happening and the thoughts that I hold throughout the day. I always have the opportunity to meet the circumstances from that space of joy and love or gratitude, or from those habits, those habitual reactions. So that brings us to those thoughts. Our thoughts are often just habits, just reactions, right? We've always seen it this way. A lot of it comes from our childhood, from the family we grew up in, from the culture we grew up in, where we have these beliefs about ourselves. Maybe it's, I'm not good enough. That's a big one, right? I'm not good enough. And if we hold on to these thoughts, whatever is happening in our lives, we're just going to keep seeing that. Have you ever done something and you've had, everybody in the room tell you how great it is, except for one person? What do you remember when you leave that room? Right? And that is because that one person is kind of poking that spot where you're thinking, I'm not good enough, where you're holding that belief. So no matter what 99 people said, it's that one that sticks with you. And that's where we get to do our work. And our work is noticing the beliefs that we're holding about ourselves. If we are thinking we're not enough, that's an opportunity to go, wow, where's that coming from? Is that the truth of who I am? And we get to start doing that healing work. And it's so powerful. Because as we heal those things, we don't even notice them anymore. It's like freedom. Once we heal that, there's that pushing buttons, you know that phrase, you push my buttons. Well, the work isn't making other people stop doing things that push your buttons. The work is healing that button, removing it, getting rid of it. You know, it's not serving you anymore, right? It's only opening you up to see what you're expecting is true about you, not what's actually true about you. And healing those buttons, honestly, the best work I've ever done in my life. And I'm not saying I'm done. You know, there's always more buttons. But it's about getting used to noticing when you are having those thoughts. I'm not enough, I'm not enough. You know, whatever it is, I'm not strong enough, I'm not wealthy enough, I'm not smart enough, I'm not right for this, or they're going to find out that I'm pretending, you know. Noticing that, and that's the first step, is noticing that thought. And just like Noah said, you know, those trees, those seeds that you plant, if they're continued to be nurtured, then they're going to grow into a forest. Then you're going to have a whole forest of trees to get through. Or we can start planting those seed thoughts that are supporting who we are. Saying, as simple as shifting that thought from I'm not good enough to I'm learning more every day. You know, something you can believe in. Because if we say, I am the very best at this all the time, we might not believe that. It might be true. And maybe you do believe it, and that's great. But start with what you can relate to. You know, start with whatever feels good to you. I'm learning every day. I'm getting better every day. I trust myself to know what to do next. I trust myself to make the right choice in the right moment. Just a little switch in those words, a little shift, can change the whole way you experience your day, the whole way you experience your life. And this is that power of this third unity principle. We get to decide who we are, what we believe. And we get to use those moments where we go, ouch, that's not a nice thought, to do our work and to see, what is it that makes me feel that way? What is the belief I'm holding about myself? And is that the truth of who I am? And if I was approaching this from a space of love, what would I say? Or if I was approaching this from a space of possibility, what would I say? Oh, sorry, I love it. It's so powerful. So there are different thoughts that come up. We have our old fear-based stories. You know, we have our neutral thoughts. You know, oh, I have to go to the bank later, you know. I'm going to the store. Or we have our spiritual aligned truth thoughts. I am a beloved child of God. I am strong. Divine wisdom guides me in all things. This is one of my favorite affirmations. Is my thoughts, words, and actions are guided and inspired by divine love. Because it reminds me that that's who I want to be in the world. And it helps me to get out of whatever fear I'm feeling and back into, okay, all I have to do is show up as love. This is what I'm supposed to do. And it shifts me out of the negativity into the joy of just being present. So here are some ideas for starting to get practice noticing. You could start a journaling practice where either throughout the day as you catch yourself with those thoughts, writing them down, or each night thinking about what are the thoughts I held today about myself, and just writing them down. And doing that practice where you look at, is this true? What is the truth of who I am? What is an affirmation that I can use? And you start doing it so you can start noticing even more. The more you notice, the more you'll notice. So as we do these little practices where we can go in and go, what is it that is true about me? What is my focus today? We get more adept at noticing when we go there. And the best thing in the world is, a lot of times we don't catch our thoughts until we're in a spiral and we're feeling sad. The best thing is when you start noticing your thoughts before they actually take root. And you can go, oof, stop. That's not the truth of who I am. I am so much more. And it doesn't mean that we aren't feeling our feelings. If we're feeling grief, we feel grief. The difference is the feeling of, grief is never going to stop. This is terrible. I don't know what I'm doing. Feeding into that spiral. Or I allow myself to feel what I need to feel. It is safe to feel grief right now. It is safe to feel anger. I am not anger, but it is safe for me to feel it. And it is safe for me to recognize what I do not want in my life. And start shifting to, this is what I'm creating. We have to feel our feelings. Because it's through feeling them that we get to the other side and that we learn whatever it is we need to learn. All of our feelings are valid. The choice is, am I looking at this feeling from love or fear? So don't ever let anyone tell you, stop grieving. You've been grieving too long. We all have our own process. And only through our own process can we get to the other side and learn whatever lesson it is that we're learning. So I feel like that's so important because it's really so easy to get stuck in that, I have to be positive. I can't act sad. I'm a unity person. I'm always happy, But when you really do this work, it gets easier to be, things are really hard right now, and I'm going to be okay. Right now, I'm just in it, feeling it, but I know that this too shall pass. That's a great affirmation. This too shall pass. So I want you to think about maybe an area of your life where you might be having beliefs or thoughts that aren't really in alignment with who you are. And I want you to think about, what is it that is the truth about the situation? What is the truth? And if you can, think of maybe an affirmation or a quick, something small that you can say to yourself to shift that belief and that thought. I am good enough. I am strong enough. I am capable. And this too shall pass. Charles Filmer taught that words are also seeds, and when dropped into the invisible spiritual substance, they grow and bring forth after their kind. So today we're asking, what seeds are you planting? What seeds are you watering? I have a quick story, and then I'll go into meditation. So there was this dad, and he was getting his kids ready for school one morning. And if you've ever gotten kids ready for school, it can be rough sometimes. It can be rough. So he's getting them ready. He's trying to get them in the car, get them fed, make sure they have everything they need, and they're running late. And he's just like, I need to get to work. I need to drop them off at school. And then they hit traffic. And he's like, he's gripping the wheel, like, got to get to work, got to get them dropped off. And it just feels like they're hitting every light. And then they get to a space where there's a train track and the train's passing by. And he's just ready to lose it, right? He's so frustrated. And then from the back of the car, he hears, Dad, we're so lucky. We get to see the train. It's about what we're focusing on. It's about what we're thinking. And in that moment, he had the opportunity to go, oh, you're right. We get to see the train today. So I love that story because it really does bring that difference in how we focus. And often it is the youth that remind us what's really important. All right, so I'm just going to close with a meditation. I invite you to get still, get comfortable. Gently place your feet on the floor if that's comfortable for you. And allow your eyes to close or soften. Let's take a slow, deep breath in. And let it out with a sigh. Again, breathing in and then slowly releasing when you're ready. With each exhale, feel your body settling, softening, arriving fully in this moment. Now gently notice your thoughts. You don't need to judge them, just be with them. Think about a situation that has been on your heart lately. It might be a relationship, a health concern, finances, or work, or just something in the world. And let it rest lightly in your awareness. Notice what thoughts usually appear when you think of the situation. And once again, don't judge it, just notice. It might sound like I'm feeling alone, or this will never change. Silently name those thoughts in your mind. Now imagine you can hold those thoughts out in front of you in your hands. You are not the thought. You are the one that sees it, notices it, and can choose again. From this deeper place inside of you, the Christ mind, the divine presence, ask quietly, what is a truer, kinder way that I can hold the situation? And don't feel like you have to force an answer, just hold that thought. How can I hold this situation in a kinder, gentler way? Allow a new thought, a new phrase, a new feeling to rise up from within. It might be something about, I am not alone, I am seen, I am stronger than I know. Whatever it is for you, gently take that thought into your heart and begin to repeat it silently within. I am enough. I am whole. And gently keep repeating that to yourself. And know that this is your truth. And now let's imagine a light within us. And we are feeding that light with our love, with our joy, with our faith. And that light is us. And we make a commitment to hold that light with love, with tenderness, that we allow that light to shine, that we allow that light to feel whatever it needs to feel, knowing that we are so much more than those thoughts, knowing that we are strong enough to handle what comes up in our lives. And trusting our hearts in all situations. That light is you, and you are always there, always able to be with whatever is yours, knowing that this too shall pass, knowing that you are enough. And so let's just take another deep breath in. And as we come back to this space, bring that with you. Know that light as you. And know that you can always shine that light and trust that light. And so it is. Amen.
Thank you so much. All right, now I'd like to do the call to offering. As we prepare to give, we remember that every gift we share is an act of love, a way of saying yes to the work of Spirit here at Unity in Lynnwood and in the world. Your generosity helps us create a place of belonging, peace, and transformation for all who enter. We invite you to give from the heart, knowing that as you give, you also receive. For in God's economy, love always multiplies. Ushers, please come forward.
Blessed always, blessed always, for the arms of God surround us. Let our joy be so triumphant that we rest in God and say Amen. Blessed always, blessed always, for the arms of God surround us. Let our joy be so triumphant that we rest in God and say Amen. Blessed always, blessed always, for the arms of God surround us. Let our joy be so triumphant that we rest in God and say Amen.
And so we bless these gifts, these spiritual gifts, these intentions that we are sending out into the world. We see our community blessed by the love that we've been given. And we see this love and these intentions for prosperity going out into the world. We see the world surrounded in love and light and held in peace. And we say, divine love flowing through me blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. And so it is. Amen.
Got 2 invitations for you today. Number 1, please join us for Town Hall on February 15th at 12:30 p.m. This is an opportunity for open conversation, questions, and shared dialogue about what's happening in our community and where we're headed together. We hope you'll plan to join us and be part of the conversation. Number 2 is the Table Talk, a teen-crafted dinner experience. I'd like to note that this says Saturday. That is incorrect. It is a Sunday. That will be fixed next week. The UIL teens are hosting a special dinner on February 22nd. This dinner was originally offered as a silent auction item, and we have a few limited spots still available. The meal will be planned, prepared, and served by the UIL teens, and it's a chance to connect, laugh, and truly get to know the teens who help share our community through open, meaningful conversation. Tickets are $50 and space is limited. If you're interested, please email administration@unityinlynnwood.org. We'd love to have you join us, and I will be there. That's a great question. I am so sorry I do not have the answer. Probably around 6 p.m., but TBD. Thank you.
Thank you, Noah. So before we get to our closing, I want to take a moment in gratitude for the incredible souls who fixed our lights last Sunday. So I do have some names. If I'm missing anyone, though, please shout it out so we have it. So Daniel Kalfas, John Brooks, Don Duran, Michael Smith, Mary Sue Brooks, and our NGU and YOU. It was a team effort. And if you were here last week, you saw them up in that thing way off the ground in the rain. Yeah, I was saying a lot of prayers there. I was like, whew. And the work they did was just incredible. So if you were part of that team, I'd love for you to stand. If anyone's here? Oh, yes. Nice. Thank you. And we have the pictures up here of them working away. And then we have a picture of the after. Right? We are so grateful for all of you for helping to get that fixed and for creating so much light for us in the parking lot. All right, so as always, we do have prayer chaplains here for every service. And this week, I do not have the names of who our prayer chaplains are, but they will be up front here after service. And please, if you would like, we have Dana is one of our prayer chaplains. So, and if you'd like to have a prayer or a divine wholeness blessing, if you have a challenge or joy you want to share, if you need some spiritual support or just want to connect within, please come see one of our chaplains. And if you are on our live stream or watching this later, if you have a prayer that you would like support with, you can send that prayer by email to prayer@unityinlynnwood.com, and we can hold you in prayer then. If you would like us to call you, please leave your number so we can do that as well. All right. So let's just have a closing prayer. We'll just take in all of this energy, all this light, and we'll just hold that, knowing that all is well, knowing that we are stepping into a beautiful week of love and joy, and knowing that we get to choose our thoughts, and we get to look at who we are and how we want to be in this world. And also, let's all enjoy a great Super Bowl. Go Hawks! And so it is.
May